Grand Theft Auto 6 is not just a new title in a long-running series, it's shaping up to be the single most anticipated entertainment release of the decade. When people talk about upcoming blockbusters, they usually mean movies, TV shows, or maybe a trending streaming series. But GTA 6 has managed to overshadow all of those industries combined. The hype isn't simply about playing another video game. It's about experiencing a cultural milestone that promises to redefine what open-world gaming can be. Rockstar Games has a history of pushing boundaries, and with GTA 6, they are aiming to raise the bar higher than ever. GTA 5, released back in 2013, continues to be one of the most successful games of all time, selling over 190 million copies and dominating online play. That's why the excitement for its successor has reached fever pitch. After a decade of waiting, fans are hungry for something that feels bigger, better, and groundbreaking. The promise is that GTA 6 will deliver exactly that, a revolution in how we interact with digital worlds. The game's buzz largely centers on Vice City's return. This neon-lit, Miami-inspired setting has been a fan favorite ever since GTA Vice City in 2002. Players have long dreamed of revisiting its palm-lined beaches, its neon nightlife, and its chaotic underworld, but this time in stunning next-gen detail. Early footage already hints at breathtaking realism, shimmering lights on water, dynamic crowds, and an atmosphere that makes the city feel alive. The phrase jaw-dropping graphics isn't marketing hype here, it's a reality that Rockstar seems ready to deliver. But visuals are only part of the story. The open-world design itself is what has gamers buzzing. Reports suggest a living, breathing Vice City that's larger and more detailed than anything Rockstar has attempted before. This isn't just about driving from mission to mission. It's about stepping into a digital ecosystem where every NPC, every street corner, and every event adds to the immersion. It's a world designed not just to be played in, but to be lived in. So why is the internet exploding with excitement? Because GTA 6 isn't just another sequel, it's the next evolutionary leap in gaming. From story and gameplay to graphics and world building, Rockstar is aiming to rewrite the rulebook. And that's why, when GTA 6 launches, it won't just be a release, it will be a cultural moment remembered for years. Vice City is back, but this time, it isn't the pixelated, early 2000s playground fans remember. In GTA 6, Rockstar Games has completely rebuilt the city from the ground up, transforming it into a massive, photorealistic environment inspired by modern Miami. The bright neon lights, the endless beaches, the luxury mansions, and the gritty backstreets all collide to create a world that feels alive in ways we've never seen before in a video game. If Vice City in 2002 felt like a nostalgic love letter to 80 culture, GTA 6's version is a chaotic snapshot of present-day Florida, complete with swamps, bustling nightlife, and a city that never sleeps. The heart of this new chapter lies in its story, which introduces not one but two protagonists, Jason and Lucia. Jason is ambitious, street-smart, and hungry for power, embodying the classic rise of a criminal archetype. Lucia, however, makes history as the first female lead in the franchise. Her presence represents a bold new direction for Rockstar, breaking away from the traditional all-male roster of protagonists. Together, Jason and Lucia aren't just partners in crime, they're a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde. Their relationship is the core of the narrative, driving the game with themes of trust, betrayal, and survival in a city where everyone is chasing wealth and freedom. Every heist, every robbery, and every desperate decision they make will push both their relationship and the player's choices to the limit. What truly sets GTA 6 apart, though, is Rockstar's relentless focus on immersion and realism. Vice City isn't just a backdrop for chaos, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. NPCs are no longer cardboard cutouts walking aimlessly down the street. They have daily routines, jobs, and personalities. You might pass joggers on the beach in the morning, only to find them later grabbing coffee downtown. Workers commute to their jobs, traffic flows differently at peak hours, and neighborhoods evolve over time. This attention to detail makes Vice City feel like a digital reflection of real urban life. The city doesn't just react to you, it reacts to itself. Random events unfold organically. A street fight, a robbery in progress, or a political protest that you can choose to ignore or dive into. These unpredictable encounters mean no two playthroughs of Vice City will ever feel the same. Rockstar wants players to feel like they're stepping into an actual city, one where their actions ripple outwards and the world constantly changes around them. And of course, this wouldn't be GTA without chaos. Vice City is built to encourage player freedom, meaning you can follow the main storyline with Jason and Lucia, or carve your own path of destruction across its neon-soaked streets. Whether you're racing through the city in stolen cars, sneaking into a nightclub for a side mission, or simply exploring the swamps at night, Vice City feels alive with endless opportunities for adventure. In short, GTA 6's return to Vice City isn't just a nostalgic callback, it's a complete reinvention of one of the most iconic settings in gaming history. By blending modern-day Florida's chaotic energy with Rockstar's unmatched storytelling and attention to detail, Vice City is set to become more than just a map. It's the beating heart of GTA 6, a playground of crime, love, and survival where every decision feels like it matters. When Rockstar announced that GTA 6 would feature the largest map in Grand Theft Auto history, the gaming world immediately lit up with speculation. Vice City alone is enough to excite fans, but Rockstar isn't stopping there. This isn't just a neon-soaked metropolis, it's an entire region inspired by Florida, complete with sprawling swamps, rural countryside towns, coastal highways, and exotic islands resembling the Florida Keys. The map is not just bigger in size. It's denser, richer, and more interactive than anything we've seen before in the franchise. Vice City itself serves as the urban centerpiece. Its downtown skyline is packed with skyscrapers, luxury hotels, and high-rise condos overlooking the ocean. But venture outside the city limits, and the environment changes dramatically. Players will find endless beaches, suburban neighborhoods, farmlands, and marshlands teeming with wildlife. Swamps are rumored to host dangerous alligators, adding both atmosphere and danger to exploration. Small towns will provide new cultural vibes, while highways connect every area seamlessly, giving players the sense of driving across an entire state. Then, of course, there are the island's pristine tropical getaways where missions, drug trafficking, and smuggling opportunities are expected to thrive. What truly separates GTA 6's map from its predecessors is its interactivity. In GTA 5, many buildings served as lifeless props. In GTA 6, Rockstar is designing interiors everywhere. You'll be able to walk into nightclubs, restaurants, bars, hotels, convenience stores, and even residential homes. This dramatically increases immersion because the city feels truly accessible, no more facades that tease entry but never allow it. Every corner of the map feels purposeful, designed to keep players engaged whether they're on a mission or simply free roaming. One of the most exciting rumored features is the evolving map system. Instead of a static world, Rockstar may introduce changes over time, similar to how Fortnite updates its landscape. Imagine a hurricane sweeping through Vice City, leaving behind destruction, flooded neighborhoods, or new reconstruction sites. Perhaps a new highway extension opens months after launch, or an entirely new island becomes explorable after a major story update. This means that GTA 6 won't just be a launch day experience, it could be a constantly changing world that keeps players coming back year after year. Transportation is also evolving to match the scope of this massive world. Cars aren't just vehicles anymore, they're crafted with physics that make driving more realistic and weighty. Boats will react to waves naturally, with water physics that rival real life. Flying feels more challenging but rewarding, as planes demand better control and skill. For the first time, players may also experience fully functioning public transport, with working trains and buses connecting different parts of the map. Combine this with customizable vehicles, and GTA 6 gives players endless ways to travel and experience the world. Another subtle but powerful addition is environmental variety. Rockstar has studied Florida's climate and geography closely. Expect humid weather, blazing sunshine, heavy tropical rain, and even hurricanes that dynamically affect gameplay. Weather isn't just cosmetic. Storms could flood areas, damage cars, or disrupt missions. The wildlife adds another layer. Sharks patrol the coastline, gators stalk the swamps, and birds swarm skies dynamically. It's an ecosystem that responds to itself and to the player, making the map feel alive in a way no GTA map ever has. Ultimately, the GTA 6 map is not just a playground for chaos, it's a living simulation of Florida. Every street, swamp, and island is meticulously crafted to draw players in. Whether you're racing through Vice City at night, sneaking through a swamp to evade cops, or flying across the islands in a private plane, the sheer scale and detail of this map promise endless discovery. Rockstar isn't just giving players the biggest map they've ever built, they're creating an evolving world that will stand as one of the greatest achievements in gaming history. If the map is the canvas, then gameplay is the paint. And in GTA 6, Rockstar is making sure the mechanics deliver the most immersive, chaotic, and customizable experience the series has ever seen. The return of heists alone is enough to excite longtime fans, but this time, they're not just copy-paste missions. Heists in GTA 6 are more complex, more personal, and more player-driven than ever before. Instead of simply following a script, players will now be able to plan their approach with far more freedom. Want to storm in guns blazing with a full team of hired NPC allies? You can. Prefer a stealth approach, cutting alarms, bribing guards, and slipping away without a trace? That's possible too. Or maybe you want to gamble by attempting a high-risk solo run to keep all the profit for yourself. Rockstar's new system makes every heist feel like a strategic puzzle with multiple solutions, and your decisions actually matter. The way you plan impacts everything from difficulty to rewards. The police response has been completely redesigned to support this. Gone are the days where simply hiding in an alley or spray painting your car made you invisible to law enforcement. In GTA 6, cops are smarter, more reactive, and more persistent. They'll remember your vehicle, recognize your face, and even track your patterns. Commit crimes in the same neighborhood too often, and expect the locals or the police to take notice. Law enforcement will coordinate roadblocks, use helicopters more strategically, and expand their pursuit across multiple counties, making getaways far more intense and rewarding. Combat has been equally refined. Gunplay feels sharper, with more realistic recoil, weapon handling, and animations. Enemies don't just stand still waiting to be shot. They take cover, flank, and adapt on the fly. Melee combat has also received an overhaul. Punches, kicks, grapples, and counters feel weightier, with motion-captured animations making every brawl feel cinematic. Whether you're unloading an assault rifle in a chaotic shootout or brawling in a back-alley fistfight, the action is smoother and more visceral than ever before. Rockstar is also leaning into role-playing elements. NPCs aren't just background extras anymore, they're people you can interact with in meaningful ways. Intimidate a store owner into handing over cash, bribe a cop to look the other way, or even befriend characters who might later help you in missions. Every interaction feels like it has weight, reinforcing the idea that Vice City isn't just a backdrop, but a living society you can manipulate. The economy in GTA 6 reflects this depth. Prices fluctuate depending on neighborhoods, businesses open and close, and criminal opportunities shift with the state of the world. This means your choices actually influence the economy. If you rob a store too often, maybe it shuts down. Invest in a nightclub, and you'll see its profits grow. Rockstar wants you to feel the ripple effects of your actions, ensuring that nothing you do feels meaningless. For the first time in GTA's history, characters will also have survival-like needs. While not as hardcore as survival games, this feature adds realism without becoming tedious. Your character needs to eat, sleep, and manage stamina. Skip meals too long, and you'll lose energy during chases. Ignore sleep, and your reaction times may suffer. Even clothing choices matter. Show up to a luxury club in street clothes, and NPCs might mock you or deny entry. Dress sharply, and doors open. This creates a layer of social role-playing, making you feel like your appearance and lifestyle actually matter. Vehicles have their own progression as well. You'll need to maintain and customize them, and Rockstar's new physics system makes cars feel heavier and more responsive. Boats cut through waves with realistic resistance, motorcycles grip differently on wet roads, and planes are more challenging but rewarding to fly. Car chases become more than point-and-shoot sequences. They're tense, cinematic duels where skill and preparation matter. Dynamic encounters add another layer of unpredictability. You might be driving down a highway when you stumble across a random robbery, a car accident, or a street race. Do you join in, ignore it, or exploit it? These moments make the world feel alive and ensure that no two sessions of GTA 6 ever play the same. Rockstar has also teased more immersive stealth mechanics. Crawling, crouching, blending into crowds, and using disguises may play a bigger role in missions. Imagine pulling off a casino heist by sneaking in as a staff member, or tailing an enemy without being spotted in a crowded street. These features give players more freedom than ever in how they approach objectives. Another major addition is the depth of co-op and AI ally integration. Jason and Lucia can team up in missions, and when playing solo, AI partners feel smarter and more human. They communicate, cover you in shootouts, and even make their own decisions. If Rockstar extends this into multiplayer or co-op gameplay, the possibilities for team-based heists and dynamic missions are endless. Finally, Rockstar has doubled down on immersion. Small details like NPCs reacting realistically to your crimes, cars accumulating dirt and damage over time, or your character casually adjusting clothing when hot make the experience feel less like a game and more like a simulation. The focus is on giving players freedom while grounding every mechanic in realism. In short, GTA 6 isn't just about bigger guns and faster cars. It's about building a sandbox where every action, every choice, and every mistake feels impactful. From customizable heists to smarter cops, from role-playing elements to survival mechanics, GTA 6 is shaping up to be Rockstar's most ambitious gameplay experience ever. It's not just an open world, it's a living, reactive world where you're the architect of chaos. When we talk about GTA 6, one of the first things people mention is the graphics. Rockstar Games has always been known for pushing the limits of visual fidelity in open-world games, but this time, they've rebuilt their Rage engine from the ground up to take full advantage of next-gen hardware. The result is nothing short of breathtaking. GTA 6 doesn't just look like a video game, it feels like stepping into an alternate digital version of reality. The lighting system alone marks a massive leap forward. Sunsets over Vice City look like photographs, casting long shadows across skyscrapers and reflecting warm tones on glass windows. Neon signs don't just glow, they scatter light realistically on wet streets after a rainstorm. At night, streetlights create that cinematic blend of orange and blue ambiance, and every corner of the city has its own mood depending on the time of day. When storms roll in, clouds build dynamically, lightning splits the sky, and rain doesn't just fall as a texture overlay. It pours, splashes, and alters how your car handles on slick roads. For the first time, weather isn't just an aesthetic touch, it actively changes gameplay conditions. Rockstar's obsession with detail extends everywhere. Vehicles now show progressive damage, bumpers dent realistically, paint scrapes off depending on impact, and glass shatters differently depending on where it's struck. Drive through a swamp and mud cakes onto your car's tires, speed through a rain-soaked highway and water sprays realistically off your wheels. These details aren't just visual flair, they affect handling, making every chase, crash, and getaway feel unique. The physics engine has also received a monumental upgrade. Water no longer feels like a flat surface. With scripted waves, every ocean, lake, and puddle reacts to movement. Boats cut through waves naturally, ripples expand from every splash, and swimming characters interact with currents and tides. Fire spreads more dynamically, smoke lingers in the air, and explosions scatter debris realistically across streets. Even small details like leaves rustling in the wind or trash being blown across sidewalks make Vice City feel alive. But Rockstar hasn't stopped at world detail, they've taken NPC behavior to the next level. Citizens now react in dynamic, context-sensitive ways. When it rains, they hold umbrellas or put on ponchos. When it's hot, they wear lighter clothing, grab drinks from food stands, or complain about the heat. During chaos like a shootout or explosion, they don't just run in a straight line. Some panic and scatter, others hide behind cars, and a few might even try to record the event on their phones, just like in real life. The AI doesn't just respond to you, it responds to the world itself. Perhaps the most impressive part of GTA 6's graphical leap is how seamlessly it all ties together. Unlike many games where beautiful graphics exist only in cutscenes, Rockstar ensures that every detail you see, from a broken bottle in an alleyway to the reflection in a puddle, is part of live, interactive gameplay. Nothing feels like a backdrop. Everything feels alive and touchable. This is what makes GTA 6's graphics more than just eye candy. They're not simply about photorealism, they're about immersion. The Rage engine creates a world where every shadow, every splash, every tiny NPC decision convinces your brain that Vice City is real. It's not just a game map, it's a living, evolving digital simulation. In short, Rockstar isn't aiming for GTA 6 to look like the best video game ever. They're aiming for it to blur the line between video games and reality itself. And judging by what we've seen so far, they're closer than anyone else has ever come. The question on everyone's mind is simple. When can we actually play GTA 6? After years of rumors, leaks, and endless speculation, Rockstar finally confirmed that the game will launch in 2025. The initial release will be exclusive to next-gen consoles, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X vertical bar S, which makes sense considering how much power the game demands. The sheer scale of Vice City, the photorealistic graphics, and the advanced AI systems simply wouldn't run properly on older hardware like the PS4 or Xbox One. But what about PC players? If history is any guide, they'll likely have to wait. Rockstar followed a similar pattern with GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, launching on consoles first and bringing the PC version later, often with added graphical improvements and mods in mind. For GTA 6, a PC release seems almost guaranteed, but we may be looking at 2026 or even 2027 before it lands on that platform. It's a bittersweet situation. Console players get the head start, while PC gamers eventually get the definitive edition. The release timing itself couldn't be more important. Rockstar hasn't given us a specific month or day, but insiders speculate a holiday 2025 window, which would maximize sales and capitalize on the hype. Think about it: by the end of 2025, the PS5 and Xbox Series X vertical bar S will have large install bases, and a game like GTA 6 could easily break records for the fastest-selling entertainment product in history. GTA 5 made $1 billion in just 3 days. GTA 6 is expected to surpass that milestone almost instantly. Now let's talk about the other half of Rockstar's empire, GTA Online. GTA 5's online mode has been a phenomenon since 2013, generating billions in revenue and keeping millions of players engaged with updates, events, and expansions. For GTA 6, Rockstar isn't abandoning this formula, they're expanding it. Vice City Online is rumored to be the next evolution of online multiplayer. Imagine everything GTA Online has, now heists, businesses, properties, custom vehicles, but transplanted into a richer, more interactive world. Rockstar's approach seems to be building a living service. Just as Fortnite constantly updates its map with new events, Vice City Online could introduce hurricanes, story-driven expansions, or even unlock entire new islands over time. This evolving structure means the online world will never feel static. One month you might be building your empire in the city, the next you're exploring a newly unlocked island or facing environmental challenges like storms or blackouts. It's not just multiplayer, it's a digital lifestyle. Of course, with online content comes monetization. GTA Online has been infamous for its shark cards, where players purchase in-game currency with real money. Expect GTA 6 to follow a similar path, with microtransactions focused on cosmetics, vehicles, properties, and luxury items. However, Rockstar is under more pressure than ever to strike the right balance. Gamers are wary of pay-to-win mechanics, and the company knows expectations for GTA 6 are at an all-time high. Overly aggressive monetization could backfire. That's why analysts believe Rockstar will refine their model to focus more on customization and player expression rather than locking core gameplay behind paywalls. Another aspect worth mentioning is cross-platform and cross-progression. While Rockstar hasn't confirmed this yet, the industry trend is leaning heavily in that direction. Players want the freedom to take their online progress from console to PC, or play with friends across different platforms. If Rockstar delivers on this, Vice City Online could dominate not just because of its content, but because it unites communities in ways GTA 5 never fully managed. Then there's the role of technology in shaping the online world. With GTA 6 built on a vastly improved Rage engine, expect smoother servers, faster load times, and less instability than GTA Online's early years. Add to that potential integration with cloud gaming services, and we might see Vice City Online accessible far beyond traditional consoles. Imagine logging into your GTA Online empire from a handheld device, or even through streaming services. The possibilities are massive. So, when we look at GTA 6 as a whole, the release year, the console exclusivity, the PC delay, and the massive plans for GTA Online, one thing is clear. Rockstar isn't just releasing another game. They're launching a platform for the next decade of entertainment. GTA 5 lasted over 10 years and is still one of the most played games in the world. GTA 6 has the potential to double that lifespan, with its evolving map, cutting-edge graphics, and the most ambitious online multiplayer experience ever built. In short, GTA 6 isn't just a release date on a calendar, it's a cultural event waiting to happen. Whether you're exploring Vice City in single player or building an empire online, this game is poised to become the defining entertainment product of the 2022s. And once it finally arrives, the gaming industry will never be the same again. GTA 6 isn't just another game hitting store shelves, it's a cultural moment, the kind of release that redefines an entire medium. To understand why it matters so much, you have to look back at what came before. When GTA 5 launched in 2013, it wasn't just the biggest release in gaming history, it was the biggest entertainment release, period. It made more money than blockbuster movies, broke records across the board, and became a game people were still playing, streaming, and talking about a decade later. Few games in history have had that level of staying power. But now, the landscape has changed. The past 12 years have seen massive advancements in technology, storytelling, and player expectations. Games like The Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Cyberpunk 2077, and Elden Ring have pushed open-world design in new directions. Yet even with all these advancements, Rockstar has always managed to stay one step ahead. With GTA 6, they're not just responding to the current state of gaming, they're trying to define what the next decade of gaming will look like. At its core, GTA has always been about freedom. The freedom to explore a living city, cause chaos, bend rules, and experience stories at your own pace. GTA 6 doubles down on this philosophy with deeper interactivity, a more realistic world, and a narrative that connects you to the protagonists in a way no previous entry has. By introducing Jason and Lucia, Rockstar isn't just giving us new characters, they're reshaping how relationships and personal stories can drive open-world gameplay. It's not just about pulling off a heist, it's about how that heist impacts their bond, their survival, and the choices you make as a player. Then there's the cultural impact. Every GTA game has held up a mirror to society, exaggerating and satirizing everything from politics and media to crime and consumerism. Vice City is set to do the same for modern-day Florida, a setting rich with eccentric personalities, flashy wealth, and chaotic energy. In a world where games are becoming more cinematic and socially aware, GTA 6 has the potential to spark conversations far beyond gaming. Another reason GTA 6 matters is its longevity. GTA 5 lasted more than a decade thanks to GTA Online, which became a cultural force of its own. GTA 6 isn't just aiming to repeat that success, it's aiming to expand it with a constantly evolving online world. This means GTA 6 won't just be a game you play once and move on from. It will be a platform that keeps growing, changing, and surprising players for years, maybe even decades. And finally, GTA 6 matters because it reminds players why we fell in love with this series in the first place. The chaos, the unforgettable moments, the pure fun of hijacking a car, speeding down neon-soaked streets, and knowing that the city is yours to explore however you want. It's the kind of game that doesn't just entertain, it becomes part of our collective memory. Everyone will have their own GTA 6 story, just like everyone had their favorite GTA 5 moment. So why does GTA 6 matter? Because it's not just a sequel, it's a milestone. It's the game that could redefine open worlds, storytelling, and even the way we think about interactive entertainment. When it finally launches, it won't just be another release day. It'll be the kind of cultural event that people talk about for years, the moment Rockstar once again proved that gaming isn't just keeping up with movies and TV, it's leading the way.
So there you have it. Everything we know, everything we've seen, and everything we're hyped for when it comes to GTA 6. From the neon-soaked streets of Vice City to the swamps, islands, and chaos that Rockstar is building, this isn't just another open-world game. It's shaping up to be the biggest entertainment release of the decade. With its massive map, evolving story, realistic mechanics, and next-level graphics, GTA 6 isn't just going to meet expectations, it's going to completely rewrite them. But now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. What excites you most about GTA 6? Are you ready to dive into the Bonnie and Clyde-inspired story of Jason and Lucia? Do you want to explore the biggest map Rockstar has ever built? Or are you most curious about the realism of the new RAGE engine and how it'll change the way we play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the hype rolling together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I'll be covering every update, leak, and breakdown leading up to launch. Trust me, when GTA 6 finally arrives, you're not going to want to miss a single moment.